And every day I woke up with one simple thing: my identity comes down to the money that I can bring. And at the end of the day, all I wanted to be was accepted, to be wanted by my queen. But I was trained and she had been trained. But that comes when you get paid. And some of you women, I get it, you're listening to this and you're watching this, you're like, that's not how I live, that's not how I play. Bullshit. Men, you're not alone in this. You're not alone in it. And ladies, you guys were just as screwed as we were. When you don't need another person, that person begins to feel all alone. And so what we have is a society of men whose entire value is wrapped up in the money they can make, who have been taught, trained, and educated to not express their feelings, to not talk about what's real, who have also been told we don't actually need you and that you are the cause of all our fucking problems. And inside of that, you have a rising society of men who are all alone, even though they may have tens of thousands of followers on social media. They are hollow and they are alone. This was me. And I had no idea what to do. And maybe just like you, it seemed easier just to hide. And so that's what I did, and I kept it all inside, and I buttoned up my suit, swallowed my own pride, and continued to hide. Wake Up Warrior was not what I was trying to build. Wake Up Warrior, the brotherhood and the movement, was birthed out of my own pain. But the pain was trying to answer a simple question that my wife threw at me that night, and that she threw into my face over and over the next 4 years. Just be the fucking man. And I said I'd love to be if I had a plan. And then I looked around, I couldn't find anything in sight. And from that place, this voice inside declared to me, it's time to stop hiding. And so I burned it all. And for inspired by the phrase, what the fuck, you can go back and look at my path over the last 8 years. I literally burned everything to the ground. And I said, if I'm going to build a life that works, it's going to be built upon a game where I can be the man. Little did I realize that Wake Up Warrior would become the solution. That in 2012, when I turned on this video camera by myself, long before all of this, that Wake Up Warrior would be born as a belief system. That Wake Up Warrior would be born as a brotherhood. That Wake Up Warrior would be born as a doctrine to guide men from the path of being alone, to help them see that they do matter, to help them understand inside that path their feelings are their fire, and to help them understand at the top that although production is powerful, mandatory, and necessary, that to live in that path is to live a one-dimensional game. And so Wake Up Warrior exists to broadcast this belief system. A belief system that stands into a deep driving connection to break the fucking chains that hold men and women and families bound. To show you what we've found inside of this game. My marriage, my family, my life, and the results of literally hundreds of men who have perfected this doctrine at the core with us stand as a beacon of truth and of witness to the truthfulness of this game. People say, Garrett, is this a religion? I say, no. Garrett, are you a cult leader? I said, no. I said, Garrett, are you a guru? I say, no. Garrett, is this some personal development talk? I said, no. Garrett, what is this? Wake Up Warrior is ushering in a new belief system. It is not mine. It is ours. It didn't come from me. It came through us. And it came at a time more needed than ever. And so my invitation to you as you watch this is to stop hiding, brother. To understand that you don't have to do this alone. And to also understand that if you try to do it alone, you will fail. There are a lot of people, a lot of places, a lot of organizations around the globe committed to this same similar conversation. Here at Wake Up Warrior, we have our way. We call it the Warrior's Way to having it all.